Um, Sunday, man, these NFL games, holy free holidays. Oh my lord, these NFL games. Jesus Christ, man. What a day in the NFL, man. The Bills, man, come down from being 24-7 and they beat the Patriots 35-31. What a freaking game that was, man. Holy freaking free holidays. What a comeback by Josh Allen in the Bills. Damn, that was a crazy ass game. Ravens 24-0 beat the Bengals. Wonder how that team is doing now with the comments Joe Burrow made about kind of hinting retirement a few days ago. Now really had a no-show today at home, losing 24-0. Oof. Jacksonville continues to play good football, 48-20. Nobody's paying attention to Jacksonville and Chargers, but Jacksonville Chargers are playing good football, man. They are playing good football. And then the fucking Chargers beat the Chiefs 16-13. Patrick Mahomes gets hurt. He is out for the season with a tear ACL. Holy free holidays. 2025 was just not his year. From getting blown out in the Super Bowl to having this very shaky up and down season, and now it finishes the season here in Week 15 with a teared ACL. Oh my lord. Let's see how Patrick Mahomes, man, he comes back next year. The team's got to get better too. They got to get younger. I think Travis Kelsey, Jones are kind of up there in age. They got to get younger, and a lot of positions, man. The Chiefs do. Texans continue to win 40-20 versus Arizona. Chicago 31-3 versus Cleveland. Washington 29-21 versus New York. I don't know if New York's trying to win anymore. They might be trying to get that first pick. Eagles get back on track 31-0 versus the Las Vegas. Seattle 18-16. I don't know how it's like Seattle. I don't know, man. They have that Thursday game on versus the Rams, and it's like a game where you can go from fifth place to first place in the NFC. I don't know how committed they were to this Indianapolis game, man. They didn't score a single touchdown. It was all field goals, but they had enough field goals to win the game. Denver 34-25 over the fucking Packers. What a great dude. So now Denver, I mean, this team is legit, man. They have now beaten both the Eagles and the Packers. They are legit, man. I think Denver's gonna go to the Super Bowl, but let's see what happens. But they're looking pretty legit. San Francisco beats Tennessee 37-24. New Orleans, they kind of starting to win a little bit, 20-17 over to Carolina. Both, I don't know who. Nobody wants to win the NFC South apparently, man. Holy free holidays. And then Rams beat Detroit 41-34. Rams looking like really good in the NFC. And then the final game 34-26. Minnesota beats Dallas. JJ McCarthy starting to figure things out. The last few weeks he's looked pretty damn good. He scored over 30 points, 34 tonight. Last week 31 versus Washington. JJ McCarthy is starting to figure things out. Obviously with his coach Kevin O'Connell, all of a sudden, man, that division could be very tough for years to come if JJ McCarthy and Caleb Williams continue to get better and better and better, along with obviously Jordan Love and Jared Goff. But damn, man. Micah Parsons also goes down with a tear ACL. So both Micah Parsons and Patrick Mahomes tear the ACLs. Holy free holidays, man. Oof. Jesus Christ, man. Speed recovery, man, for both of them. Holy free holidays. But by the way, like I said, the Chiefs are eliminated from the playoffs for the first time in like 10 years. They will not be making the playoffs, man. Holy free holidays. But yeah, man, it's just fucking crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Freaking crazy. I do want to address something. What a great football weekend it really was, man. Holy free holidays. I think we're going to start to get Saturday games next week. I think we get Chicago, Green Bay, and I think we get Philadelphia, Washington on Saturday next week. We got the playoffs starting next week as well for college. It's gonna be really fun. But yeah, man. Let me address something. I know the therapist, Crystal, was asking about a live stream, how she kind of frustrated how we just stopped doing live streams. The reason we stopped doing live streams is because people started not showing up anymore. And I can't find a time to do the live streams, guys. I cannot find a time. But but she was trying to see if I can do like a Christmas live stream. Maybe I gotta see, maybe like on a Thursday might be the best day to Thursday. But guys, I don't know, guys. I can't find like a good time to do a live stream. Um, I don't know, guys. It's hard, but maybe it would probably have to be a Thursday if I were to do a live stream. But it's not, you guys. It's not gonna be a forever thing. It'll probably be like once in a while, because nobody. I don't know, guys. I rather come in here and shoot the shit for like 10 minutes and then leave. Um, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But if maybe we can do one in honor of Crystal. She's a big fan of the show. We never got to say goodbye to her. That day. She I think she was on vacation or something. So maybe we'll do something on Thursday. But we'll see what the future holds. But I'm not gonna promise anything. But it will probably have to be on a Thursday. Anyways, there's some other news. I think wrestling. Everybody's pissed off with the John Cena stuff. And I think Mercedes Moné came out and said she's the best wrestler out of Massachusetts. Jesus Christ, she continues to troll. And then Diego Pavia from the Vanderbilt, he apparently got really pissed off. He at the fact that Fernando Mendoza from Indiana won the Heisman, and he went to a nightclub in New York, and he had a sign saying F Indiana. He was really pissed. He's now had to make an apology letter to the University of Indiana. Pendejo face for Diego Pava for doing that. You on you, man. The moment Fernando Mendoza went undefeated, and then the final game he beat the #1 team in the country, the defending champions, Ohio State. What do you think was going to happen, man? He shouldn't know that Mendoza was going to win the Heisman, man. What the hell? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, nobody should be shocked that Mendoza won the Heisman after the year he had. Undefeated, your final game, you beat the world champions. Like, come on, dude. It's common sense. But anyways, Fernando Mendoza was forced to apologize, or at least, or maybe he wasn't forced. He ended up apologizing, though, regardless. And, Diego Pava apologized to Fernando Mendoza in the University of Indiana. But I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I think I saw something about Kristaps Porzingis being really sick and how he's gonna get shut down for a few weeks. Apparently, he's got like some condition. I think he's in Atlanta, and apparently, so that's a little bit of the news, but not much going on in the world of sports. Obviously, a very heavy football day today. The biggest news probably. Mahomes ACL is teared and he's out for the season. That's why the Chiefs have been eliminated from the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They will not be in the playoffs. So that's probably the biggest news of the day, ladies and gentlemen. That is the biggest news of the day. Like I said, in wrestling, we got the John Cena backlash to Triple H. I think John Cena made a post on social media saying that he didn't pass away, that people need to relax. Which that could be another sign maybe that John Cena maybe was the one that came up with the idea of tapping out, right? We never know. I mean, I feel like even if John Cena admits it in an interview in the future, people are not going to believe him, right? But I mean, he has said in the past that he does everything he does is because he's told by the creative team, Triple H and whoever else. So, but now because of something like this, let's see if he's going to say the same thing, or now he's going to switch it up and say, this was my idea. I wanted to go out tapping out. I believe he tapped out in his first ever match to Kurt Angle. So who knows, man? The next time we'll see from John Cena, we'll see what he has to say about the finish of the match, whether it was Triple H's idea or his idea to tap out. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call it a night. What a fun football weekend. But yeah, man, holla. Have a good night, everybody. I'm out like a light. The fuck is happening?